Every month, business leaders and enterprise teams stare at mountains of data and spreadsheets. They aren't just wondering what happened, they are desperately asking why did it happen and what should we do about it. Currently, getting those answers is painful, right? It requires a dedicated data science team, endless hours of data cleaning, feature engineering, and manual analysis. It's a massive bottleneck that leaves critical strategic questions unanswered for the weeks. This is the problem we set out to solve with Enterprise Mind. Enterprise Mind acts as your own autonomous consulting team. But why do we use AI agents for this? Traditional LLMs are great at text, but they hallucinate and struggle with hard math or data reality. Static Python scripts, on the other hand, can't really reason strategically. Agents uniquely solve this problem by combining the reasoning capabilities of LLMs with the precise execution of code. They can dynamically write and execute real Python pandas logic, create raw CSVs to generate board ready strategic intelligence, all without requiring a human data scientist in the loop. I am Tyageshwari Ji, and in this project, I designed a multi agent system using the modern agentic AI agent framework, Python, and the modern context protocol for secure tool execution. Here is the workflow. When a user submits a data set, it first hits our security checkpoint. This agent scrubs sensitive P2 and blocks prompt injections to ensure enterprise grade safety. Second, it is then routed to our analyst agent, which structures a step by step investigation plan. This investigation plan goes to the data investigator agent. This agent is the workhouse. It uses our local MCP server tools to run real statistical anomaly detection and trend analysis on the data. The raw findings are then passed to our consulting agent, which synthesizes the math into a strategic executive report. Finally, a quality reviewer agent validates the report against strict criteria before presenting it for human approval. So let's dive into the anti-gravity IDE code. For this project that is the enterprise in mind, I've used schemas namely finding reports, investigation plan, recommendation, consulting report, and quality review. Then for security and rules, I've used P2 patterns, injection keywords, and functions like security checkpoint in order to scrub P2 plus injection detection and audit log. So in LLM agents, I've used MCP toolset, fast MCP server, and defined functions for data cleaning process. So let me show you this live. I'm running Enterprise Mind locally using Google's Agent Development Kit version 2.0. I'm going to ask the system a real business question. Not to summarize this data, not what are the columns. A real question that a CFO or a sales director would ask actually. That is, we have a new data set of monthly sales. I want to understand what happened to Q3 revenue and why it dipped along with recommendations to fix it. That's the kind of question that would normally take a team of analysts or someone 2 or 3 days to answer properly, right? Watch what happens. I'm going to import a data set. I have a real enterprise sales data set here. That is Enterprise Sales Performance 2026 CSV file. It is like a monthly sales performance file with columns like revenue, product categories, regions, customer acquisition data, and marketing spend. So the moment that message is sent, the first thing that fires is the security checkpoint. You can see it right here in the agent flow graph on the left. Now watch Agent 1 kick in, the business analyst agent. This agent does not touch the data. Its only job is to understand the business question and create the investigation plan. So you can see that it has created a business question classification, 5 hypothesis, investigation plan, key metrics. So this is what I mean by agentic behavior. Now, Agent 2 takes over the data investigator. The data investigator executed each step of the investigation plan using MCP tools. It called the clean data set, engineering features, analyze trends, and all these functions which we used in the code. And it gave the findings, raw numbers, no interpretation. That's the data investigator's rule. It reports what it finds, nothing more. The meaning will come from the next agent. Now, the most important agent in the entire system comes in, the consulting agent. This is the consulting. It answers why, not what. It will generate 3 strategic recommendations: priority high, expected impact, and confidence score. For us, it is 90 out of 100. The confidence score is calculated, not made up. It's based on how many rows supported in the finding, whether the pattern holds across multiple time periods. Before this report goes anywhere, one more agent comes up, quality reviewer. The quality reviewer will run the 5 validation checks made by the consultant agent's output. It will check whether the checks failed or not. For us, it is 0. Validation status is passed. And after that, it will send it to the human in the loop. As you see that in an enterprise world, no AI system should make final decisions autonomously. And that is the reason this project asks for the approver to finalize or provide feedback. The human stays in control. The agent does the analysis. The human approves the action. I'm Tyageshwari Ji. This is Enterprise Mind. Thank you.